And apparently we are live. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. And we fixed it, I believe. Alrighty, we're gonna head over here to runway 23. And then we are going to take off and head our way on up north. Hello everybody. For some reason my goddamn stuff just don't want to work. Oh, and I got Risky VR reaching out to me. What is... I think it's a he. What do they want? Hello everybody. Hello. Yes, hello. It's good to see all of you. We are just going to be getting a few flights in today. I believe it will be necessary. Sorry, I'm like trying to manage 50 things all at once here. Alright. Eyes on the screen, Jordan. Eyes on the sky. Let's do this. Jezzy, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. The oil temperature especially is looking a little chilly today. We'll do a quick little run up before taking off. Face into that wind there too. Just go right like that. That's about all we need. Hold our brakes. We're looking for 1700 RPM. Oil temp coming up. Slowly. Check our magnetos. We'll go left. 100 drop. Right. 100 drop. And both. And we'll announce our takeoff.
Kilo Alpha X-Ray November traffic, Cessna November 9er 5434, taking off runway 13, departure to the north.
Make sure our fuel pump's on. I didn't check how much fuel we're taking with us, or fuel. I didn't check how much weight this cargo is. I can always check the EFB, but I'd rather get in the air. That wind is insane. Alright, here we go from 3-1. Or 1-3, I suppose. Which is 3-1 backwards. Literally. The other side of the runway is 3-1. 5, 6. V1 rotate. And we are in the air. Positive rate. Go ahead and turn on our navigation and vertical navigation mode. Activate our autopilot. I definitely don't need that. I want to go up to, let's say, 7,500.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm in a plane. How could I be sinking?
Don't sink. Don't
and
sink.
flight level change mode on. Speed at 75 knots for best rate of climb. The rain's looking half-assed decent. It must be part of Sim Update 2 because the rain in Sim Update 1 looks like absolute dog penis. I'm kind of just going to let the autopilot do its thing. I am going to give us some heat. I'm sure it's fucking cold in the plane. What else could I do here? It's just me in the cockpit. I don't need the 20 volt. I'm gonna hope that we make it up to... I feel like we need higher than that. Let's go 7,500. So take her to the left tank too. We'll take out the right. I'm sure the cargo's heavier than me. Chat, what's something you're excited for Sim Update 2? Myself, I'm excited for there to be less trees, literally fucking everywhere. I hope I break above the clouds. You know what I could do? Is I am in the G1000. Go down to weather mode, standby, weather. And I want to go back and I want vertical. Ooh, okay. So from about ground level up to about, well, where's my tilt? I'm gonna get above the clouds and I'm gonna be back below them. I'm gonna hope I can get above them again before heading into them. Going right through the fucking... Turn on my bearing, you can see I'm going directly through that. Tell you what, we're gonna go up to 8,500. I'll just keep letting her climb for a bit. Let's check our lean. We'll start pulling that a bit. 70 looks like where we're gonna get her. And that's just fine. We're going through clouds and everything, and the engine's working very hard. When we get up to... No, this is Patrick. You kind of don't have a choice. Super IFR conditions. Super duper IFR conditions. Go back to my map. This is supposed to be traffic. There's no traffic in career mode. Oop, wrong way. Zero 8 up here. Going by Fargo. Won't even see it though. No break of the clouds in sight. Hmm. Complete and total IFR conditions. This is absolutely ridiculous. Whoa. Wrong button. Taking a look at what I'm seeing here. What am I thinking of Sim Update 2 so far? So far, it's looking like it's not the best. I understand it's just a beta, but still, things are a little fuckle-duckle.
No! No! Oh. That's what I'm saying.
I deleted this content so it can't be appealed. Oh, harassment, whatever. Haley, I'm breaking up with you. April Fools. Alrighty. Someday we're going to figure out what's wrong with this simulator, and we're going to be able to fix it in a mod. Am I up at cruise? I sure am. There's that wall, though, that I was talking about. If I go back to weather... Let me take it vertical. Yeah, there's a boat in front of me, and then there's more out here, but I'm not going to be able to get above it, even if I tried, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to fly right through her. Looking good, looking good. Bit of icing. And since I see that, I'll go ahead and turn on my pitot heat. Pedo. Such a fun word.
So I have that skill in my head. I want it's horrible.
Well, it looks like the weather just broke open in front of me. I'll fly right through the clouds. That's just fine.
I got friends.
How's this looking so far? Pretty decent. Babe, would you pack one more lighter, or one more of those, please? No, the other thing. Right, but it's not packed.
Hello.
Interesting.
This sword balls. Magic cheese?
I'm about to get a nut. I am so... Oh, and look at that. And a little map thing in the top left. That happens a lot in some updates here for some reason. This is some fucky weather. Clouds up here like normal, down there it's just overcast. Very foggy. Speaking of foggy, I I should set up my approach. Select approach, we're going to be landing on 08. We'll go with ahead with a visual. And yeah, straight in, it's just fine. Activate that. She'll take us over there.
Get on it.
Honey, did you pack a bowl? Thank you. You are just the greatest woman. Where is it? You have failed me. Ah. Time to get my day about flying around the Minnesota. Hey, what do you think of that? See, game of the dude. I don't like it. Right there. You're good down there. Weather looks cool. Definitely thought it was going to be a bit more overcast than this, though. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing good. We're currently on our way up to Vinci Field. Nice long little venture, honestly. What was your guys' favorite childhood show? Mine was either Courage Cowardly Dog or Ed, Edd n Eddy. Or, God, thinking back on it, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was decent too. But my number one is Courage. I loved Courage Cowardly Dog. It ended way too soon? Yes, it ended way too soon. You could have done so much more with it. Who knows, maybe one day we'll get a reboot on her.
Oh, look at my little buddy. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh.
It's looking pretty good out of it. You can tell the draw distance isn't as high as you want it still. But it looks semi-okay. I'm excited for big map. Shadow of the clouds above the fog. Ain't snowing over here. Not too crazy, like at least. How far are we out? Still a bit. I feel like I managed the Steam or the normal cockpit a lot less than I handle this one. When I have these glass displays, I always feel like there's something I need to be looking at. Look at all this rain just popping up everywhere. Coming up on Fargo. Detroit Lake's off on the right. Oh man, they put a lot more boxes in now than they used to. Or is that dynamic, depending on how much cargo you're carrying? There's just a fuck ton in here. Hey, as long as you don't interfere with the rudders, should be fine, right? Turn off the pitot heat. We shouldn't need it for now. Coming up ahead here, it looks like we're going to be coming into some clouds. We'll turn it back on up there. Good old clouds spawning out of nowhere. Which is kind of what they do in real life, honestly, but Not this fast.
I jumped down to this chain, figured out how. And so yeah. Ah!
Peeking back in here, looks like it's doing pretty good. With the clouds being the way it is, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to see Fargo. We can see a rainbow. It's Game 380. That big old thunderhead over there. I'm just gonna stay away from that. I still don't know if there's lightning in this simulator.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing a right, CMPFRS or CMPFRS or No, I'm talking about them. Me and you were. She is. Yes. What am I?
I agree. Reading through the forums here, somebody was saying that the storms should be more aggressive and scaly. I 100% agree with that. We need better lightning. I have never seen lightning in this game, to be real with you. Why can't I find anything about light? Lightning, wow. Apparently there is lightning. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it for even a moment. Rainbows. Well, let's just hit some rain. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be coming into our descent into Vinci here. Over Fargo at the moment. If anybody needs to make a quick pit stop in Fargo, let me know. If not, we're going to continue our way. You can kind of see the intersection there. I'll take you into Fargo, but other than that, you can't see shit. A lot of weather off to my left. And it looks to me like it's being pushed this way. So I might run into some nasty stuff right here, and then I'm going to go into land. But that should be alright. I have confidence in my skills here, and especially flying a G1000, you have no problems with that little instrument in there. Had my first crash last night in a while. I was turning into base in complete IFR conditions, like night and foggy. Up at about 4,000 feet elevation, I lost airspeed, fell out of the sky, fucked up my flap a bit. I would have, in real life, I would have survived that crash, I believe. I was about a little under tree level. It would have been a hard one. I would have had some busted stuff, but yeah, don't worry. After this mission, we're going to take a look at the changes that were made to the maintenance screen and see if there's anything new. Gal, we're going to be descending right through some clouds. Love myself a challenge, but Jesus. Once again, anything without autopilot, it would be very rough. Doable, but rough. I wouldn't fly in this in real life with anything other than something that has a map. Or G500 or something like that. But this is where it gets fun. Still a ways out. Right on Fargo right now. Can't see it. Wow.
Circle, 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 circle.
Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy!
Whoa. Richie. Oh my God, Richie. I've actually never played this before. It's my first time playing this. She's up. She's. Shit. I've never played this before. This is fun. Oh my god.
Keep an eye on the RPM as we're descending. We're just bringing her down to 5,600. Those clouds. I really am gonna be just flying into a fucking layer. All that rain's probably gonna run this way too. I'm flying into a bit more rain too. So. That's not that big of an issue. How far out is that actually? 25 miles about. About 50 miles to go or so. Yep. Almost there though. About to do that fancy thing of flying through clouds. That's always a little scary. Wow, it just went pitch fucking black. I need these lights off. I don't need glare on those. I want that at about 55, yep. Clear shield. 45, so. And postal light, we'll bring that up a bit, even though we don't really look down that way. So far, it looks like we're doing decent. Nothing's throwing me out of the sky yet. Airspeed's looking alive. Pitot heat's off. I'm gonna turn that on. Yep, my airspeed, or my pitot, my pitot's completely froze up. We're gonna hope we get that back before we get thrown out of the sky. So just because my pitot is froze up, does that also mean my ground speed's froze up? It sure does. Scary, scary. Best viewers on streamboot.com. Remove the space. No, thank you. I don't need viewers. I need supporters. People that actually enjoy my content. That'd be nice. Why can't I scroll?
How's it going, dog?
My dear, could you tell me a charger? My phone. Interesting. Hmm.
Means I'm having fun.
Why does the scroll wheel not work? Oh well. And then he said, fuck this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a goddamn dinosaur laser fight in space with sharks. It's a goddamn dinosaur laser fight. It's fucking science. Ask Albert Einstein. He invented space. Big-a-dig-dig-dig-dig. Well, my airspeed's alive and I'm not quite liking what I'm seeing. We'll take her up to 2400 RPM, or a little above. And we'll get ourselves through these clouds, and then we'll line ourselves up to land. Hopefully. Actually, it looks like we're going to be nice clear visibility into the runway now. Unless this pushes over. Probably still cloudy. Yep, the rain looks a lot better. But how can you have ice and rain going over at the same time? Oh, you can. Trust you me. Oof, oof, oof. Storm's a little pushy. But is there any on the airplane? That's the question. You should see some of this dripping off. The airplane obviously doesn't even look wet. Just the windows have a little bit of water splashing over them. Though we are icing up a bit. So that's pretty scary. Scary. Yep, the rain looks much better. I'm very impressed with how the rain looks actually. Still looks a little weird, but it's much better. We're coming up to a clearing. Yep, she's gonna be clear basically the rest of the way. Which is kind of too bad because I kind of enjoy these IFR conditions. You get to see some pretty cool stuff. How far are we? Just about to our top of descent. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more.
Go rats. Yeah. I'm scared.
A bit of rain at the airport, but other than that, clear up through here.
Yes, let's go.
One more thing we can do.
Oh my god.
Take her out of navigation mode. Go ahead and put her in approach mode. And the plane will actually follow the glide slope.
Oh, oh, oh.
Since I have vertical navigation on, the plane should just do it on its own. So we're going to keep an eye on that.
No! Fuck me! Ah! I was so focused. I got scared. On the last part. And it scared the ever living fuck out of me. Like, ow, my heart.
Oh yeah, the ATC don't work in Sim Update 2. I forgot about that. They must be reworking it. Quite a bit of ice on the plane. No, I really don't need to be really bad. I can just look out over here. Only one little defrost right there, just for this little area. I've had this plane ice up on me like crazy before in Minneapolis. Top of descent is coming up. Let's see if she follows. She doesn't want to grab. Unless there's something I'm messing up, which is a very strong possibility. I'm gonna have to turn on my mission tips because I can't make my own calls. Still just have to use a quick reply option.
For Victor 4 traffic, Cessna November 95334, 6 miles south, 5,500 feet, inbound to land, runway 8.
Alright, started descent checklist. We'll go ahead and put our mixture full rich. We'll turn on our fuel pump since we're in, and we'll turn on our landing lights since we made our call.
I got strawberry.
I used to. I did. No, it works just fine. As long as it's cloudy. And at night, if you get an IR floodlight, it works just fine. Yep. And get an IR floodlight, and you can use it at night. Klee, stay. I want you, I need you, oh Klee, Klee. Don't. These beautiful things that Klee's done. Making our turn. Coming in hot as fuck. I feel like I'm still not low enough.
Oh yeah, there's a mirror.
Just drop out of the sky a little faster. .5 should be just fine. Double check. Good, good, good. Both tanks. Perfect. And field in sight. That's final.
For Victor 4 traffic, Cessna November 95334 is on final runway 8 to land.
Keep that airspeed up. And she should bring me right down in. You'd think, but she just ain't. Why ain't she grabbing? Approach mode is on. Oh, approach mode is off. Approach mode should be on.
I see those.
Go ahead and announce our final.
For Victor 4 traffic, Cessna November 95334 is on final runway 8 to land.
Drop a notch flaps. Not the longest runway ever. Ooh, that wind. together. That's all we gotta do. God, I almost think I should give her another notch of flaps. Straighten out with the rudder. Fight for that center line.
Stall.
Not exactly. But wasn't terrible. Go ahead and head up to the hold short here. Alright, we'll turn off our landing lights, turn on our taxi lights, we'll turn off our flying lights, we'll also turn off our fuel pump and our pitot heat. Right on the edge of that snow and rain. Alright, getting up here past the hold short.
For Victor 4 traffic, Cessna November 90543. 4 is taxiing
I
to
saw
parking.
somewhere that the marshallers were back. They are back. This guy's gonna marshal me in. I wish we could get rid of the big blue boxes, because those are fucking stupid. Perfect. Parking brake set, killer. That wasn't too bad of a flight at all. Suppose we get to go for another one right away. You know what would be interesting? Taking up some sky couriers. Flying for GPS or something. Nothing in Duluth. That's weird. Still wish they'd add the bridge up in Duluth and everything, but you do. No flights around Long Prairie. Secus, no. Minneapolis have anything other than that? Oh, I didn't mean to click it. too good. I have no idea how to fly this thing.
Good idea. Good idea. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh boy. We'll see. Looks like somebody already took care of taking stuff out.
Hi, Captain. We've got a great team aboard with Chelsea Scott's cabin crew. First Officer Gabriel Maynard.
What's up, Gabe? Oh, well, what happened? What happened? Hey, I didn't start that up.
Minneapolis Airport Information, Quebec, 2100 Zulu. Wind 130 at 11. Visibility, 10 in heavy rain. Sky condition, ceiling
I can't find
2,300
that.
feet broken. Temperature, 2. Dew point, 1. Altimeter 3002. ILS runway 12 left and ILS runway 12 right in use. Landing and departing runway 12 left and runway 12 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec.
Quebec, gotcha.
Minneapolis ground. Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta Echo with Quebec, ready to taxi IFR.
Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta Echo. Taxi to and hold short of runway 12 right using taxiway Bravo Delta Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha Alpha 10. Contact tower on 126.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 12 right using taxiway Bravo Delta Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha Alpha 10, Charlie Delta Echo. Dear passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you are seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you.
People are still gonna smoke.
Please pay attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, then pull the strap to adjust it. If you are traveling with children, wear your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after the brace. Message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest,
Is this me talking
pull
or the
firmly
flight attendant?
on the
Must be
red
the flight
cord.
attendant.
Only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow into the oral inflating system. Whistle and light are here to attract attention.
Why are two of my engines shut down? Taxi speed. I'm not even going fast. Now everybody hold the hell on. I'm going to assume those two are electric motors. And they'll start up in flight. Got it.
Minneapolis Tower, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo, ready for departure, runway 12 right, IFR to Appleton.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo, altimeter 3002. Cleared for takeoff runway 12 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12 right, Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo. Dear passengers, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
Something's wrong.
V1, rotate.
So, I have a question. Why aren't our other engines running?
Charlie Delta Echo, contact Minneapolis, departure on 124.7. Good day.
124.7 for Charlie, Delta Echo.
I feel like those engines shouldn't just
Minneapolis
not be
departure.
running.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo is passing 1,800 feet, climbing flight level 190.
Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta Echo, Minneapolis departure, altimeter tree 002, radar contact, continue.
Oh, I forgot. The trim is reversed in these big planes. Okay. Engine malfunction. That's alright. I don't fully understand this plane anyways. Whoa. Scaring my passengers. They're still not running. Okay. We're gonna end this. We're gonna head to the main menu. And we're gonna go into free flight and see if we can learn how to fly that thing. Where is it? It's the ugly one with 4 engines. let's try to figure this beast out. Sorry guys, I'm annoying it. Gonna have to give me a sec. Alright, let's try to figure her out. Oh yeah, checklists are busted. Damn, I just don't know this aircraft. And I can't pull up a checklist, so that's absolute bullshit.
Well,
Hmm. Did this engine just not start? There's those two started. Now I don't understand these other two though. Now what about these other two? You know what? I'm literally just gonna look up a fucking video on how to fly this thing.
Triangle.
44 minutes.
Aircraft. It is a partial electric, partial. There we go. That's the way I like it. So once that's taken care of, it's just a matter of getting our emergency lights on, letting everybody know that we're ready to go. We're going to come down here on the emergency lights, set that to the middle position just like that. We're going to come down here. We've got a couple pitot systems. We can get those all warmed up. 1, 2, boop, 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 just like that. And notice how hard it is to see the lights on this switch. That is something I really wish they would fix in the future version. It's very hard to see whether or not this light is on, for example. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to float our heads up a little bit here. Make sure our hydraulic system is on. You can push it. It's very hard to read whether or not that's on or not. You can see right now it is in the on position. By pushing those two on, just click it like that. Unfortunately, you have to read it. And then what I'm going to do is kick on the high voltage buses. These are your big boy batteries. These are not the messing around ones. And of course, if you had external power, we could plug that in and get some nice juice that way. But it's perfectly fine. I'm also going to double check to make sure my fuel pumps are engaged too. We're going to need those for your regular systems as well. And again, if I push that, you can get your low pressure. We're going to put that in open position. I really wish these lights were easier to see. I always feel like I'm missing a light switch somewhere with it. But that's okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the fun part started. I'm going to put this away. It's just fun to put heads up displays. We're going to get started. So we are a hybrid aircraft. We're not pure electric, but we are not pure fuel. We have two sets of handles. We have one for the electric motors, which are the insides, and we have one for the turbine motors, which are the outsides. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and kick on my electrics. To do that, it's really basic. Yeah, click the switch, cover it. Click the switch, cover it. That's it. Electric motors started. That's it. And if we go outside, you can actually see they're happily spinning away.
Bullshit. They are on and they're not spinning.
The answer is a whole lot of no. You could try, but you're going to be very, very disappointed if you try that. Switches will be on position. Now what we're going to do is click this once, click that once. That's it. That's all we have to do. There's no other magic involved. Everything is pretty much ready to go. You can see our torque gauges are suddenly woke up. If you go outside, you can actually see the two turboprop motors turning. Now, one of the things you have to remember with this one is the turboprops are really there to get you in the air. They're not really there, basically, for purposes of, if you want to think about it another way, cruising. I mean, you can cruise in the turboprops alone. There's a lot of
For some reason, the electric motors just don't want to start up for me.
Today. Flight plan page. We're starting at Bradley International Airport today. KBPL, nice and easy. Press enter. Our destination today is going to be Manchester, New Hampshire, KNH2. Just going to dial that into like that. Our en route waypoints. We just have one. We're going to go to Orange, which is Oscar Romeo Whiskey. That's the entry key there. And now we're all set.
I can restart the sim and see if it still works, but I have to do that.
Not a very long
Frustrating. I really would like to fly this plane, but those electric engines just don't want to work for me. Let's turn on both those on. Still nothing. I just am not seeing a way to figure out. Nothing down there. Why are they not running? When they're flying full throttle, they don't want to run. Disappointing. Let's see. If I just go right to 3-4 here. Set that as my departure, and I go fly. Will those engines be running? Babe, got a lighter? Think so?
Kilo Bravo Romeo Delta traffic, November 104 November Papa. Taking off runway
now they're
34,
running.
departing straight out.
But why are they running? What's done differently? I don't know what the difference is. Oh, look at that, they stopped. Fuck it, let's put it in the air and see what happens. Ooh, that wind. Ooh, that wind. I ain't too sure how this damn thing works, honestly. I think there's something wrong with the sim that's not allowing those to work. What the fuck, brother? Those electric motors don't work, period. Whoa. Fuck this plane, it don't work. Alright, let's call it a stream for now. Hope you guys enjoyed.